Hello there and welcome to another Green Card Pack Star Wars action figure review. Today we're taking a look at the Vintage Collection VC177, aka Din Djarin, the Mandalorian. Now this release is as deluxe as a Vintage Collection gets. It came in at a slightly higher price point, I think I paid £18, and it comes packed with a lot of accessories. This probably explains why the card back is made with a thicker stock than usual, and the larger bubble squeezes the character image into a much narrower gap than we're used to. As you can see, Din Djarin looks extremely scuffed up and battle scarred. The Beskar parts of his armour are a dull metallic silver scored with a mixture of bronze and black paint apps. It's reminiscent of how he appears in Chapter 8, the final episode of Season 1. The back of the figure is less weathered, although to be fair, it is also less armoured. The jetpack plugs into a hole on the figure's back which can be covered over with a cape. Din Djarin has a great costume design. From the browns and blues of his bodysuit through to super clean details on his gloves, it's a look that works. Hasbro has recreated it accurately and produced a really beautiful looking figure. And here you can see Din Djarin compared to the VC166 Mandalorian, the Vintage Collection figure based on how Mando appeared at the start of Season 1. I absolutely loved the Season 1 Mando figure when it was released, but this new version undoubtedly surpasses it. It has better paint apps and, at least on my sample, the joints are less stiff, making it much easier to pose. So, how about that articulation? Din Djarin comes with a double ball socket head and neck, ball jointed shoulders, ball jointed elbows which can bend to over 90 degrees, ball jointed wrists, a ball jointed torso with decent range, ball jointed hips, upper thigh cuts, ball jointed knees, and ball jointed feet. As is often the way with figures at this scale, he would really benefit from ankle rockers. Luckily, it looks badass even in a neutral standing pose. So that's Din Djarin covered. Now let's take a look at the rest of the pack. First things first, Din comes packed with his blaster and his pulse rifle. Both of these are the same as the accessories that came with the Season 1 figure. Then there's a jetpack, which is a first for this scale. The size, the sculpting, the detail, it just looks good. And as mentioned, it is removable. Following on from there we have a Camtomo. It's got an opening door on the side, the top can come off, and Mando can hold it securely in hand. It's such a fun little thing to add, and considering what they could have included, this is a nice unexpected treat. Din Djarin also comes with these pieces of Beskar. You get one solid stack and one smaller individual piece. Both of these are cast in a metallic grey plastic, and if you look closely, you can see a tiny Imperial insignia stamped on both pieces. And of course, you can keep both of these in the Camtomo. Hidden away behind the sticker on the bubble, you also get this unmasked Din Djarin head. Hasbro used face printing tech to recreate Pedro Pascal's likeness, and it is something else. It looks really incredible for the scale. Finally, let's take a look at the last accessory, which is one that I imagine quite a few of you are excited about. It is of course the child, aka Baby Yoda, or as we now know him to be called, Grogu. He comes with a swivel head and ball jointed arms, which, much like the Black Series version, can pop out quite easily. And here you can see that he's got his tiny feet sculpted and painted underneath his body. The colours are a little bit flat when compared to Mando. He could have definitely used a darker wash over his coat. But the quality of the sculpt and the paint apps on his head in particular are really quite amazing given the size of the figure. And as you can see, he looks absolutely great next to his adopted space dad. So there you have it. That is a Vintage Collection VC177 Din Djarin, aka the Mandalorian. It's a great figure that will be worth getting in its own right, but the accessories that it comes with turn it into an essential Vintage Collection purchase. I know collectors in the US have been having issues with their pre-orders. All I can say is that I hope all of you out there who want this set are able to get your hands on one. That's all from me. If you have any questions about this figure, or if you have it yourself and would like to share your thoughts, leave a comment down below and let's get into it. Otherwise, if you like what you've seen, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you next time for more Star Wars Vintage Collection reviews.